Today is a content planning day. What I'm trying to plan is what my content's gonna look like for the entire month for YouTube, my podcast, and probably some social media as well. But I want to be strategic. So instead of spending all my time on keyword research, what I've done is I sent a survey out to my audience to really understand what they are wanting from me. And now I'm going to dive into my YouTube channel and honestly look at the past year, maybe 6 months worth of content to see which videos performed best on my channel. Because again, that's going to tell me what type of people are watching my channel and what content that they want. If I want my YouTube videos to be successful, I have to ensure I'm making the content that they want to see. So now that I have over 150 people respond to the survey, I'm in their head on where they're at, what they need from me, and now I'm going to look at how their behaviors were on my YouTube channel. I'm going to walk you through this entire day and show you what it looks like when it comes to the finished product for planning out your content. So it's been about an hour, and once I went through all the survey results and took some notes, I then went into my YouTube channel, and what I did is I will show you on the screen what I did for the last year's worth of content. I went to every single video, and what I was looking for are any of these videos performing above average? And if they are, what was the traffic source? For example, this one says social media plan and it performed above average. Then I'm looking at reach, and then I see, okay, 62% is YouTube recommending your content from browse features. I know that's a topic that I probably want to recreate or expand on because it performed well. You can see it had 481 more views than normal. It also, if we look at audience, it did gain 26 new subscribers. But then if we look at end screen click rate, how well it did to get people to watch more content, an 11%. So this is why it did so well. This is why YouTube recommended it. What I would do is come in here, look at the click-through rate and determine what could I possibly do to make this title or thumbnail better, because it was a bit low. You can see there was at one point it had a 6.4%. It's going up right now because it's at the end of the year and people are planning their content. But that's how I came up with ideas moving forward that I know will do well on YouTube. I want to always make sure I'm picking ideas that were performing above average. So I want to show you what I have done. I like things on paper. I'm going to use this. I'm going to take post-it notes for all those ideas, those video ideas that I have, and figure out how it can fit into this calendar. So you can also see that this goes from January 2nd, 3rd, all the way down to February 26th. So I'm planning a launch at the beginning of February. So I need to make sure basically all of Q1's content is planned out, prepping for this launch. So by seeing this on the calendar, it allows me to start placing my video ideas up here on post-it notes, because then I can start to see how it falls out. And if I don't like the way it falls out, then I can move the post-it notes around. And then once I'm committed here by moving things around, then I will put it in Asana, and I will basically, it will be in stone then. This is my ideation, my creation phase. Once I have it, like I said, moved into place how I like it, how I think it's going to go, then we will put it in stone, put the due dates on it, and start mapping out the content in Asana. So I'm just taking 2 post-it notes. This pink one I'm going to use as YouTube content. This blue one I'm going to use as podcast content. I want my YouTube and my podcast content to tie together some way and also lead up to my launch. So I'm going to start putting my ideas here that I validated from my list of videos and start getting this content ironed out. What we teach inside of my program, Video Strategy Academy, is how to create core videos. That's something we talk about in Video Strategy Academy. And then these other videos with the numbers are Spark videos. So the Spark videos lead to the core. There's a whole tactic and a whole reason behind that. So what I'm doing right now is planning my 2 clusters for Q1. I've got 2 core videos, and then I'll have Spark videos leading to those core videos. What I want to make sure is these all make sense, that they all work nicely together, and that the podcast episodes work nicely as well. I want to be able to easily reference each other video, each other podcast when we're going through these series of videos for about 2 to 3 weeks at a time. This is going to help me make sure I'm creating that bingeable content. It's also going to ensure that I am getting people to take action, get on my list, watch more content, buy my prep system, right? It's all creating that flow, I guess, that client, that customer journey that I want them to create by ensuring that I have a clear content plan from week to week to week. Now, you can see I still have an empty day and I'm still not 100% yet on these videos, but I'm getting there. My goal here today was to just get these first 4 YouTube videos done so I can plan them out and film them tomorrow, and then I can really make sure that the rest looks great moving forward. Fast forward. We are 1 week into 2022, a few weeks after that full planning session. So I want to update you on how we keep this all on track, like how this big picture all on my giant Post-it then works for me day to day inside of Asana. So once I'm done with the paper calendar, this is where it gets loaded into Asana. We're trying a new marketing calendar, as you can see here. So I have all my YouTube videos listed here, all my podcast episodes listed here, all my Instagram posts listed here. And then you see there's little tags here. All of these tags are created in this template form. There's a video a few weeks ago that I went into much more detail about how to create these. So if you're really interested, I'm going to tell you what video that is here at the end of this video. So make sure you stay tuned because I'm going to show you why it's so important to create these tags, but it's literally you just come in here and you add them. So when you go to your calendar, look at it color coded. So we're here in week 1 and you can see how I've already gotten through a YouTube video, a podcast episode. Instagram posts are yellow. Instagram stories are pink. I did that one as well. We posted this YouTube video today. So I'm going to go ahead and check that off. And we did this story already. So you can see how color coded it is. And once I get my YouTube videos really solidified in my podcast episodes, you'll see they're here in red and then like a pink. I can easily start putting in the other pieces of content because all this Instagram story is stories promoting this video. And then over here, my Instagram post will be exactly what my YouTube video was. So those carousels, which I'm going to show you how to make super easy as well. Then to figure out some other Instagram stories to feed in here on non-YouTube promotion days, I use Alex Beaton's project storyline and I just go into some of her prompts and I add them right in here. So I know next Tuesday that I'm going to share a personal non-business related goal. Here's the sample outline, some personal goals that I could do. I also have it listed here is when I want to promote my prep. So every Wednesday on Instagram is kind of like a promo day for me. And so what I'm going to do is create a tutorial that really highlights my prep system so that I can talk about that. So here, this light orange color is my reels. And what I'm actually doing for my reels is adding due dates for when to record these. I actually have a due date to record this today. So when I'm done with this video that I'm recording, I'm going to go ahead and do a reel. It's about a week out, so I have time to edit it to get it up on Instagram, but this allows me to also plan to record my reels. Now let me show you how we created those Instagram carousels to make it super easy. So if we go back to the board format, you'll see here an Instagram post, we do have the carousel template and it links us right to our template. So we come here, all we need to do is use this template and change out the text. So we hit use template, we change this out for the title of the video, we then highlight the main takeaways on that particular video, and then we pop in the thumbnail and tell people why they should go over to YouTube to watch the full video. I've been thinking about doing something on Canva, specifically like how to organize for your brand. So we have TL brand templates and different things here. If you would like to see a Canva video, put in the comments below Canva video, please. So I know if that's something that you're actually interested in, how to use Canva in your social media content and how to use it to plan out your content. So what's working for me right now is literally blocking time every single week to create this content. I've been a batcher, but I'm just batching it a little bit differently now. I'm batching it for a week at a time instead of doing one YouTube video or batching 4 weeks of YouTube videos in one day. I want to try something different. I always like to test new things. And I finally have the space in my schedule that I can make this attempt work or try. Now, if you aren't sure which platforms that you should actually be on, how to set up your content calendar like I did here in Asana, make sure you really have a clear content strategy overall and get organized finally with your content. Make sure you click the video that is on your screen right now because it's going to show you how I create my entire content calendar from scratch so that you can now have a pretty color-coded calendar just like me. So click that video and I'll see you over there.